Hi, good morning, and welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy. I chose the Connect mug because I'm driving back to LA yet one more time. This time I'm going to be there for a couple of days and I'm reconnecting with some people. I'm also going to get a shot in my hand, a cortisone shot for that trigger finger. Good morning, Bailey. Look at that. It looks like there's two Baileys, one in the mirror and one over there. Yeah. Good morning. Well, I was just getting so excited about what we're going to talk about towards the end of this morning, but let's see, what can I tell you first? We got a new chicken pen. Well, we don't have a new chicken pen, but I was the able assistant, which means I basically did nothing except stand there, get cold water, and hold things. But Indy built a new addition to the chicken coop so we could separate the chickens, because we did read something that said the babies should not be introduced to the full-size chickens, the grown chickens, until they're at least 12 weeks old. And they're only like 3 weeks old. So we have some time and we needed a place to keep them. We tried, we told you this sad story of Frisco, that Frisco is not a laying chicken. Frisco is a meat chicken. And unfortunately for Frisco, Frisco is going to be winner chicken dinner in a few weeks. And she's big. So we thought, well, we could put her in the big coop with Bob. Bob, that's Roberta that we call Bob. Bob is the one who lays eggs regularly, and he's just beautiful, and he's so delightful with us. But I'm afraid he's the one who's been the chicken killer. Yeah, he's murdered a couple of them already. Anyway, we put Frisco down there to see how that would work out, because Frisco is almost as big as Bob. Did not work out at all. Did not work out at all. Bob immediately went for Frisco, and once again, I was the able helper who stood there and watched. I watched as Indy separated the two chickens, and we put Frisco back in the coop. Anyway, we now have a third spot so we can actually separate them. And we put the three youngest ones together in a tub for now. And they're so happy. It's so cute. They're like all curled up with each other. And yeah, not Crisco. Frisco, silly. You know that. Indy says Frisco will soon be cooked in Crisco. Or we could say chicken fricassee. Anyway, poor Frisco is so big. He's so heavy that his legs don't even hold him up. Yeah, he'll like take 2 steps and then plop down. It's really heartbreaking to watch him. I think, according to everything we read, that literally killing him to eat him is putting him out of what would become his misery. I'm going to stick with that story. What else? Did I already mention I'm driving to LA again? Yeah, I am. That means I got to pack again, get down there again, drive very carefully. It's a long ride. It's okay. I have wonderful things ahead, and I will share with you as they happen. But right now, I'm just going to go play tennis this morning, come back, shower, pack, get on the road, and get there for my 1:30 interview as the former I'm not the former founder, I am the founder of Tuvia Preschool in Redondo Beach, which will be 50 years old this year. 50 years ago, I founded a school. That's crazy, right? I know. What a wonderful legacy, though. And speaking of some time ago, what legacies there were and what they were worth, I wish the school was worth this. In 1985, the pastel version, apparently there were 3 different versions of The Scream by Edward Munch, sold in New York City in 1912. I guess he painted it in 1985. I don't know. Whatever it was, in 2012, it sold in New York City for $120 million. Yeah, one painting, $120 million. You got to have a lot of extra money to say, I really like that painting. I'm going to spend $120 million on it. Because personally, I have to really like a painting to spend $120 on it. Just saying. It's not that I don't appreciate it, but I'd rather go to the museum. Yeah. It's Harry Potter's birthday today, or maybe it's the anniversary of the first Harry Potter book. Look, I know the day will probably come when I will do the Harry Potter thing and get hooked, but so far, sorry, not interested. Can't tell you why. I'm just not. Good morning, Ginny. Nice to see you here. Good morning, Indy. All right, it's National Lemonade Day. Doesn't interest me. Not a lemon fan. Baby Day. I mean, come on, babies are okay. Although personally, I always preferred the toddlers, which is probably why I started the preschool. Because 2 to 5, ugh, I love that age when they're just discovering the whole world. It's so awesome. Although there are some people my age just discovering things for the first time, like maybe Harry Potter. Who knows? It's also Brothers and Sisters Day. Not sure what that means. I don't have any sisters. I always wanted a sister. So you'd think I would have joined a sorority, but nah, it wasn't my style. No, I like the fraternities, so I joined them. Um, what else? Oh, here's the best. Here's the best. Here's why I almost missed this morning because I got so involved. It's National Laughter Day. Don't you know some people have like the best laughs in the whole world? And a baby laugh, is there anything better in the whole? Can you seriously? There is not a human being alive who can't be moved if they've heard enough child laughter or baby laughter. It's just gorgeous. So I wanted to make you laugh today. I have been giggling for 2 days over these. I wish I could read all of them to you, but maybe you won't think they're as funny as I do. If you like, let me know, and I'll just put a link to them or post them or something, and you can read them at your leisure. My favorite jokes are the clean jokes. Yeah, I'm not into bathroom humor. I don't really love sexual humor, although I love sex, but I love dad jokes. Go figure. Oh, here, because it's cleanup time, and dad jokes are clean humor. They're so stupid half the time that they're funny, right? It's like the old blonde joke thing, except okay. Here's one. My ex and I had a very amicable divorce. I know this because I posted it on Facebook. I'm getting a divorce, and she was the first one to like it. My wife and I decided not to have kids. The children are taking it kind of badly. When I told you I have lots of two sides. I mean, just like, oh my God. Concerned that his son was spending too much time on video games, a dad told him, when Abe Lincoln was your age, he was doing his homework by the fire. And the child looks up at dad and says, and when Abe Lincoln was your age, he was president of the United States. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, this one's an old one, but I remember this because it was one of my first clean jokes that I used to tell. What's worse than biting into an apple and finding a worm? Finding half a worm. Ha, ha. I just got my doctor's test results, and I'm really upset. Turns out I'm not going to be a doctor. Get it? And test results. I knew you would. After dinner, I asked my wife if I could clear the table. No, my wife asked if I could clear the table. I needed a running start, but I made it. Whoever stole my Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word. I used to, oh, this is apropos because of the chickens, right? I used to run a dating service for chickens, but I was struggling to make hens meet. Ba-dum-bump. Doesn't it sound like you need a ba-dum-bump after each of these? I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know. That's a good one. In 2017, I did not do a marathon. I did not do one in 2018, 2019, 2020 either. It's a running joke. What? Okay, this one's my favorite, so I'll save it for last. I tried to explain to my 4-year-old son that it's perfectly normal to accidentally poop in your pants, but he's still making fun of me. Bum-bump. I wasn't close to my father when he died, which is actually lucky because he stepped on a landmine. Bum-bump. Okay, and now my favorite. What has 5 toes and isn't your foot? Dun 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 dun. Ready? My foot. I know, right? They're crazy. I love them. It's actually my nephew Michael got me hooked on dad jokes. He lives in South Korea, but we send each other dad jokes all the time. But I never saw a big list like this, and they're just make me smile. That's all. What else? Oh, it's World Tuna Day. I mean, personally, spicy tuna sushi just makes me happy. But a tuna sandwich, tuna salad. Yeah, I like tuna. I'm not going to lie. I like tuna and it will not lie. It's also Play Your Ukulele Day. Now, probably you don't have a ukulele. Some of you might. We have one in this house. So I'm playing it for you. This one belongs to, can you see it? It belongs to Indy. It's a beautiful little ukulele. And believe it or not, it came in a kit. I saw an ad on Facebook that you could order a real ukulele. I mean, like totally real in every way, but it would come in pieces and you would have to put it together and paint it and decorate it yourself. And I thought, what a great gift idea. I got one for my grandson as well, but he never did it. I think it was too hard for him. But Indy put his together, and together we chose how we were going to stain it and paint it. And I put his name in gold up on the top for him. It's pretty awesome. But it took like 4.5 months because it was ordered from China. I thought it was never going to come. Seriously. Don't you hate that when you order something and you know you're not going to get your money back because you already paid it and it doesn't come? But I guess that's why I keep ordering Amazon Prime, because I know I can trust it. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, Play Your Ukulele Day. If you know somebody who plays ukulele well, it is such a fun, happy instrument. Happy birthday to Leonardo da Vinci. Oh no, he died. It's not his birthday. It's his death day. So we're just remembering him. It's the birthday of Dr. Benjamin Spock, who actually died in 1998. I mean, he died a long time ago. I thought he was like more recent than that. But yeah, I read his books when I was in school. And then again, when I was having children, because it was just good common sense parenting. Here's my favorite quote from him. It's up to each of us to create a better world for our children. So simple. Yeah, just it's our job. That's why we're here. Nobody said it was going to be easy, right? We said it was simple. We didn't say it was easy. And it's not even always simple. Okay, so today's word art. I don't know if it'll get you the way it got me. I think I have it right here. Hang on. Let me just flip back a couple of days. Nope, that's not it. Wait a minute. Oh, you haven't seen this one yet. That one's for... here it is. The Jetsons are here. And I'm still watching the Flintstones. I want to talk about that for a minute, because I think that applies to a lot of us who are in my age group. It's a new time. It's a new place. We live in a world that isn't anything like the world that we used to live in. Oh, yeah, there are remnants. There are some. And there are those whose job in life is keep up, keep up, keep up, keep up. I don't want to keep up, not with everything. There's some things that I really like the way we used to do it. So I'm going to keep doing it that way. Like snail mail. It's so much more exciting to get a card in the mail than to get a message on your phone, don't you think? There's some things about the technology of today that make us lose our sense of connection. And connection is so powerful. I understand if you were brought up in this time with this kind of technology, that's how you connect. It's the only thing you know. But those of us who grew up in a different time, when connection was, and touching and loving and talking for hours, not typing for hours, talking, having a conversation, really connecting. So today's word art really meant a lot to me. And it made me start thinking, is there something wrong? Because I love the old days. I surround myself with memorabilia. I love vintage things and antique things and old memories and old movies, even in black and white. Is there something wrong with me that I go back there? And here's what I've decided. See if you agree. If you don't, let me know. I think there is a big difference, a huge difference between remembering the past and honoring it and living in it. I don't live in the Flintstone era. I live in the Jetsons era. But I loved the Flintstones and I haven't forgotten them and I don't ever intend to. So I think that living in the past might be a problem. And you might want to ask yourself, am I living in the past? Is it because I would rather remember how I looked in high school than deal with the extra 30 or 40 pounds that I've put on since? Would I rather remember the thrill of being the captain of the football team than deal with the present situation where I can't even get out and take a long walk? I say that might be a problem. But I would like to assert, here we go, here's your thought for the day, that living in the past is not a problem unless it robs you of the opportunity of living in the now. Stepping back into the past and visiting is not a bad idea unless it keeps you from living in the present. That's all. Go live in the present. Go enjoy your coffee. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. It's cleanup time, apparently. A sip and a smile. It's Sunday. Have a great Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll be seeing you from the beach. Bye-bye.